Hello all and welcome back to Kenshi. Last episode ended a little bit abruptly, but we are with the Wayward crew. The Wayward crew all the way out in looted ruins, and we are going to be heading out this direction towards this factory and this ruin out here today. However, last episode we found out that it's going to be raining acid on us the entire time probably, so we need to resolve that issue. And originally I was just going to send a few more people from town, which is way over here. The donut is our main base. But I realized since then that there really aren't any telephones in Kenshi. And it kind of bothers me sometimes when a communication like that will just travel sporadically through the world. So in order not to break immersion for me, and to make the episode a little bit more interesting, what we're going to do is we're going to send back the two people that can't deal with acid. So these two right here, Jin and Abuela, and then we'll be coming back. They'll drop off the news, let some new characters from our main crew know what the issue is out here, and then we'll send some slightly different characters to come meet up with these three. These three have enough food to just chill here for probably a third of the episode. It might take a while. It's going to be a bit of an adventure trying to get these two back home, simply because they're not the fastest two, and there's only two of them, so we have to go through entirely enemy territory all the way back home. So I need to be a little bit careful. This is going to be an interesting run, and there's just crabs freaking everywhere. So we are going to be doing this mostly on 3 times speed, simply because it's going to take way too long if I don't. I think I can just ignore most crabs because we're pretty fast. And hopefully we can get all the way back to town relatively quickly. It's day 459 in the evening. Hey, Wriggle Knight. It's not Noita, I know. It's really annoying. I need to fix that. My Streamlabs, for whatever reason, does not update anymore. It is stuck saying I'm playing Noita every single time I go live. So let me just pause real quick and fix this. I have to actually go into my stream manager on Twitch now and change the title and the game name. Yeah, I update it. Every time you go live with Streamlabs, it asks you what you're playing, and I update it to say, in this case, Kenshi, right? And I change the name. And then when I click the go live button, it doesn't matter what I put in there. It's been broken for like the last month, and I don't know how to fix it. I'm probably going to have to do a full reinstall of Streamlabs, but that's really annoying to do because I have to set up everything all over again. And yeah, I just haven't gotten around to it. So yeah, let me just edit the stream info. Once again, I knew this was going to be a problem. It's been doing this for forever. Let's get rid of that. We'll go Kenshi. And then what we're doing today is hunting AI cores. Yeah, I know that can be misleading. Ooh, man. My voice is also super gruey today. Hopefully that fixes itself while we're streaming here. I'll probably be streaming a bunch today, and we'll probably go back and forth between a variety of games. It's just going to be a relaxation day today for me, so... Oh, whoa. I don't know what these guys are doing outside their home, but they are... Let's just have them run back in here. They're supposed to be just chilling in here. I think I probably selected them accidentally and clicked them to move, but they should just be chilling in there. Actually, I think I should just make an extra squad here. I'll add a squad, and we'll just call them runners for now. All right. Now I can control the squad how I normally would. There we go. Hopefully these guys can make it all the way back to the donut in one piece and in good time. They're already like, I don't know, a fifth of the way there. It's gonna be quick. We'll probably play some Noita today. We'll probably play some Space Engineers today, and we might even play some Minecraft. Probably bounce around between those 4 games. Those are the 4 I've been playing most recently. I might try some new games over the holidays here too. Between Christmas and New Year's, I'm seriously considering trying a bunch of games that I've purchased over the last couple years or have been gifted to me, but I've never played. They tend to accumulate because there's really a few games that I like playing a lot, and I don't play many other ones, even though I do have plenty of other games to play. So sometimes at the end of the year, I branch out a little bit, try some new games. I did try Cosmoteers for the first time this year. I really did enjoy that game, and that one's still kind of in early released phases, so I'm sure a bunch has changed, but usually I give those types of games another year before I go back to them, so sometime next year I'll be going back to Cosmoteers to give it another try. We are actually making really good time with this crew. Getting a little off track though. This is the most dangerous part right here, this pass between Bast and Okrun's Fist. There's a bunch of roads there and lots of paladins spawn and they hate us, so we might be able to outrun them with just these 2. They're fairly agile. Their athletics are already up in the mid-90s. Gotta go all the way around these giant mountains. Let's click up there a little bit. The routing in this game can be a bit strange, so you can't click too far away, otherwise they start going backwards. I'd love to just be able to click on their final destination and have them go the most quick, balanced, accurate route, but they don't do that. They approximate, and then when they get close, they try to improve the pathing. But usually what ends up happening is their approximate path sends them somewhere where they can't path once the train actually loads in, and then the correction pathing makes them go in zigzags and backwards, and it's a bit of a mess when you're going a long distance. You know, I honestly thought this might take us an entire hour to get these guys back, because I thought they might get captured or run into enemies and get knocked out, and it might be a conundrum, but it's going to take us like 5 minutes or less than that to get all the way back. That's wild. Probably 10 minutes. We did have a little bit of a detour with fixing my stream info. These areas with greenery always take a little bit longer to load. I'm guessing it's just loading the textures or something. Slows me down. The desert's actually a really good place to fast travel through because I have fewer loading screens like this. Come on. You can do it, little game. Load faster. We're almost back. That took... I don't know, they ran non-stop for like a day. It's pretty fast, actually. Nice, our town's loading in now. Probably the laggiest region of the entire map is where our village is. No, if you're going to run this way, just commit to it, please. They were doing a weird zigzag again. We have so much decorative stuff placed in our town that it's actually a little bit laggy compared to even other cities in the game. And we made it back. So these two are dropping off news of the adventure to the rest of the crew. And basically the news is that we have two things we need. We need acid resistant gear. And we also found a throne of a faction who we are enemies with, and we should probably loot that throne. So that is going to pique the interest of a couple key characters, and they're going to be the ones that come to the rescue here. I do want to drop off stuff in its respective location here before we get carried away moving into the next phase of the play. Townsfolk, who doesn't have a lantern? Flick. Come talk to Jin. Somebody? Hello? Flick? There we go. Alright, he has a lantern now. We can go to our squads, actually, and we can rearrange these. So, Jin... Ooh, I don't remember where people were now. This is gonna bother me. I want to say Jin was like... I don't know. We'll put Jin and Abuela here. And the people that are going to come rescue us and join the runner crew, of course, is going to be Cassandra, because she needs to loot the throne. We're going to have, I think, Flan come with, too, because he's also a thief. And then we're going to bring some people that can deal with acid. So we need to check our acid protection on different characters. Where is it listed, usually? I actually don't know where that information is listed. Am I crazy? Okay, well, these guys have it listed somewhere, right? Maybe it doesn't show up. Maybe I have to actually look at the gear. So this is 50, it's like 110% acid protection for having these two pieces. We know that hivers don't care about acid, so maybe we bring hivers. Do robots care about acid? That's my next question. I actually have no idea, and it doesn't seem to be listed anywhere in their stats whether they have acid resistance or not. I don't know. I don't know where to find that information. I know where to find it on the gear they're wearing, but I think most people have acid resistance. I guess some of them might. Let's check here. So it's 60% acid, 70. I actually have 70% acid resistance. Heron, probably, yeah, just has like 10%. Dust storms, this one's not going to be. This guy will be fine. Maybe what we do is we send our thieves. This gives 40% acid resistance, and this is 40, so that's 80, 90. I think 90% acid resistance is probably enough that we don't have to worry about it. And then Flan doesn't actually have acid resistance. Okay, so maybe Flan's not going to come with here. Because I do need to make sure that the people that come with have acid resistance. So he's going to stay home. Cassandra's fine. Zach can come. Carbon Chili can come. Because I know they're resistant to acid. I would like to bring Drac with. Because Drac... he can run in water. We're going to be going through water a lot. And robots just run along the bottom. So he might be able to save people if people get in trouble while they're in the water. So when we're doing a lot of swimming, it actually does pay to have a robot that's in the crew. but I can't remember if robots are resistant to acid. I know most of the metal stuff is not in the game, and robots are made of metal, right? So in my mind, it would make sense if they weren't resistant to acid. I also can't give him gear that would make him resistant to acid, so maybe we go without the robots. We're going to end up with 6 people anyway with these 6, which I think should be enough. Let's make sure their inventories don't have too much weird stuff in them. We're just going to drop it on the ground. And then we'll turn their jobs off for a moment. All right, so these guys are going to be heading out. I do want to grab a little bit of food for them before they go. There should be food in this building. All right, so Zach can grab some food. And we'll have Carbon Chili grab some food as well. They are going to be looting some stuff on the way, so I don't want to fill up their inventory too much. All right, that looks pretty good. What else did they need? Really just extra people that are safe. Perhaps I should bring some bows so that we can try and defeat the mega crab. Again, I don't really want to fill up their inventories, though. There's a dilemma. Perhaps we will bring a few bows. That was another thing that I wanted to do last time, but I didn't really have the gear to do it. I wanted to defeat that mega crab so we can get the mega crab ganglion. I don't want to overweigh somebody. I don't want to weigh them down entirely, so maybe distribute these a little bit. We're not going to have tons of room for looting, so we're only going to take the most valuable stuff from these noble places. The throne and the noble house. Do we have some masterwork bows? There we go. We'll take 3 bows. And that should be enough for us to defeat this mega crab. Alright. We have everything we need now. The main crew is back. And they're back to work, which is perfect. So we're going to head straight for the throne, I think, with these 3. Perhaps we should stop and hit up some of the other noble houses on the way. The thing is, last time we went to, like, all of these places, and it took us quite a bit of time. I don't want to spend all of that time. So maybe what we do is we run straight back to our other crew. Oh, I clicked too far away. Now we're going backwards. Okay. I think what they're doing is they're trying to follow a road. It just takes them weird directions. Anyway, I think we'll rejoin our other crew. We'll go straight out to the factory in the ruins, because that's probably where the AI cores are. And then on our way home, because we're going to try and end this session back in the village with the AI core, assuming we get one. And on the way back home, if we have room for loot, we can hit up the cities and loot them. That's a good plan for the day. Should make them all run at the same speed. It's really the loading screens that are slowing us down. All these darn trees. Who put these here? Our town's getting attacked by something. I didn't realize how good this outfit was for acid. It's actually pretty darn good. This combination. It's pretty good for stealth, too. There's really nothing that reduces stealth. The one problem with it is it doesn't have really high defensive stats. They're decent. It's just like a very balanced outfit, which is very similar to what... Oh dear, where are they running? Guys, this way. Sometimes I wonder. So my character wears something very similar. Somewhat balanced outfit. I don't know why I'm wearing a leather turtleneck and not a dark leather turtleneck, which is categorically better, but we'll eventually get around to fixing that, probably. I know for a fact I've looted the Noble House in Stoat. We've been there like 3 or 4 times. It's just on our way, so I'm going to fly by it again. Maybe we'll hit up Heft. Heft is the capital. Maybe we can at least hit that one up on the way out, on the way to our allies. I'm already feeling like I forgot something. I can't think of what it could possibly be, though. Like, we have characters that can deal with acid. We brought some bows. We have a little bit of food. And we have a thief. Those were the critical things we needed, right? It's gotta be. And we're super fast with this small group of people. And we just ran over a group that was spawning in. And we went by so fast they didn't even see us. Actually, was there... There was a noble... Ooh, there was a noble house at the stone camp, right? Well, that's copper. Interesting. I'm actually going to stand right here. This might be a good base location for some future playthrough, because there's iron here, there's copper here, and if I remember correctly, the desert has surprisingly... Okay, maybe not. In previous places where I prospected the desert, it had a surprisingly large amount of water. We're kind of close to this stone camp, so... And it is kind of becoming night. I'm getting distracted. We need to focus. At this rate, it'll be nighttime by the time we get to Heft, and that will be perfect for us to go loot the place. But if we get distracted, it's gonna not be good timing, so... Lots of bone fields out in the desert here. I think this will be a good location for us to post up for the night. Not too far from the entrance, but not too close either. And it's almost perfectly nighttime, so we're going to go into sneak mode and run as fast as you can. And then we'll slow things down and we should be able to infiltrate now. Look at these reeds. I didn't realize they were so massive, even out in the desert. All right, here we go. They see nothing. Zoom. Oh, they actually see nothing. All right, there's a sandstorm, so I don't see anything either. We got the Thieves' Tower, an outpost, a general shop. I'm actually going to hit up the general shop and see if there's any blueprints for us to steal. It's a weird thing to do, but I know it's a little bit sidetracked. But I think we have plenty of time to do all of these things. Mechanic shop. We should be able to get in here. Hopefully we don't sound the alarm, though. You see nothing, dude. What are you looking at? We didn't bring an assassin with this time. Usually we do. So usually I unlock these doors and then knock these guys out right away and they can't sound an alarm because they're unconscious. Yeah, the general store, I don't know. It's so weird that they don't see me doing this. There's probably nothing valuable here, but I gotta check. Person standing here listening to me pick the lock, and they're just like, ah, these mice, they're so loud. Why are there always mice in this building? Okay. Research already known for basic furniture. United Weekly number 4. Just because I can steal these with 0 chance of them detecting me, I'm going to take them. Here's another blueprint. We already know it, unfortunately. Take the research artifacts. Might as well take the money, too. A couple pennies here and there. It adds up. Is this sand up here? Look at how sandy this building is. I didn't realize they did that. A little bit of chain, some iron that's empty, and some building materials. Actually, I'm tempted to grab some building materials. I think it was 3, and you can build a stone mine. Oh wait, then I'd still need a bunch to process them into building materials, right? I'd just get stone. I was thinking about if I wanted to improv a base somewhere. I was thinking about that last episode, and then couldn't do it, obviously, so. Uh-oh. She was shouting about something. Wait, what was that about? Cassandra, it's locked. Oh, I know. You're going to pick the lock in a second. Ah, failed. What are you failing for? There you go. Alright, hopefully there's nobody in here. Oh my gosh, there's so many boxes to look at. Dang it. These shops always have way too much stuff to look through. Ooh, a carpet. Don't mind if I do. We can't make those carpets, so we gotta steal them. The only option. I want to decorate everyone's houses with carpets and nice things. They're all going to be stolen. Every single one. So. What are these gears? Can I make gears? I don't know. Ooh, this lock is a strong one. I only have a 46% chance of succeeding. And I got it on my first try. Alright. Nothing amazing in it. These are actually very valuable, but I don't need them, so they have 0 value to me. At this moment, we don't even really need the money. We have a crazy amount of money, and our town is just producing money ambiently because people come and they buy food from our counter, and we're producing more food than we need, so we can just fill the counter up with food whenever we want. What kind of shop was this? Just a trade goods shop? Perhaps what I need to do is I need to find an armory. I don't think I'm going to find anything valuable in that place. There's a bar here. Power station. Oh gosh, this is a slave shop. Think they have anything interesting in there? Oh, I should steal some shackles. What is up with our town? Are you guys alright? Okay, they look like they're alright. Oh, Molly? Are you stuck? You should go eat some food, Molly. Oh, she's stuck. No, she's fine. Yo, Molly is starving here. I need to fix this. Come on. Sometimes the pathing gets broken here. There we go. Now can you? Yeah, there we go. I had to Control Shift F11 to fix the pathing. Every now and then I need to check these things because occasionally somebody will get stuck in our town and they can starve to death if I don't pay attention. Okay. Meanwhile, Cassandra's just chilling in the slave area. I probably... what was I going to steal? Oh, I was going to steal some shackles. So what we're going to do is we're going to unlock this guy's shackles, right? And then can I loot him? Wait, where are his shackles? Oh, I don't want to use tools. Wait, when I unlock the shackles and then loot them, their shackles are just gone. It's so weird. I want their shackles. I need to give some to Ash, because Ash likes having prisoners. What in the world? Where'd your shackles go? They're not on you and they're not on the ground. That is frustrating. How am I supposed to get shackles? I can loot the people, but I can't take their shackles while they're locked. And if I unlock them, their shackles disappear. I think they saw me. We'll see if we can get out of here. That is actually really unfortunate, because now I think they're gonna recognize me for a little bit. And I won't be able to sneak into the noble's house if they're like currently recognizing me. We'll see. Maybe if I run far enough away. We gotta get through the gate. Out of here. Cassandra's super fast, so she should be able to escape. Currently committing a crime. She's notorious. The bounty will never expire. 26,000. I can get rid of sneaking, right? And I can just sprint. Ooh, whoa, Zach, bro. Chill. Man, he almost just ran in there. All right. If I sneak now, can I get back in? I'm going to try and go in through the other gate. There's currently a bunch of chaos going on over here, so I might be able to sneak in. Okay, cool. We're back in. Nice. Let's hit up these noble houses before I can't. Also the throne. Let's actually go for the throne first. Well, this is a really weird walkway. I don't know what's going on with that. And also, why is our town constantly under attack? Slow this down. We need to loot the throne. I forgot to drop off stuff while I was outside, but we should be okay. I guess this is the Empire throne? They must have something good here. I don't see... Let's start looking in their boxes. They're mostly going to be empty, I think. Some luxury goods. Doesn't look like there's anything on the ground that's valuable. There are a lot of guards. Samurai Heavy. Jonin. Elite. They have a ninja. Oh, whoa. He's like actually really strong. I guess she's actually really strong. Look at this dex of 102. 80 attack. Holy moly. It's not somebody I want to fight. Definitely not solo. Luckily, they're not going to see a thing. I'm just going to rob them blind. Hopefully. I think their perception was low enough that maybe they won't see me. I also don't know if perception matters for seeing people who are sneaking. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works out. I'm looking for the Lord. Here's the throne. Is the Lord sleeping? Are they not here at night? Well, maybe they're on the next floor. Dude, that's another ninja over there. Oh my gosh. Samurai heavies and ninjas just everywhere. The valuable items are going to be on the person. Whoever the king is. Or whatever they're called. Maybe they'll be in these boxes, actually. I really want to sit on the throne. That should be a goal of somebody's, is to sit on every throne in the game. Oh no. She found alcohol. She has to take it. This is the vice. Cassandra's vice. If she's stealing things and she sees alcohol, she's required to take it. Oh no, there's more. Pearl urns, we don't really care about. You can't drink them, so they're not important. Okay. The final floor. This has got to be the big baddie, right? Samurai captain. Whoa, look at this secure wooden chest. I don't know if I've seen one of those before. Oh, maybe I have. I thought... Samurai elite. Oh my gosh. Look at those stats. Are these all? So this is Cohen, United Cities. Diplomatic. This is a special person with diplomatic importance. Anyone who attacks this guy will be in serious trouble. Huh. So a bunch of samurai elites and samurai captains, which all have very high stats. Here we go. Here's another diplomat. Emperor, here we go. Emperor Tengu. Oh, you know what? This is what Tengu's vault is named after. I never knew that. I didn't know the emperor of the empire was named Tengu. And Tengu's vault is the prison. So, interesting. Very interesting. He's not sleeping in his private room, though. I guess he just likes hanging out with the troops. These elite ninjas, man. Okay, so we're going to start by looting the room. I think. And then we'll end with trying to loot him, because that's probably the least likely thing to work. Oh, I can just look in these. I don't have to unlock them. Okay, that's convenient. Just run in here. Don't mind me. One more thing to pick. This looks like a cool box. I can't make these. Can I? Maybe I can make those. I just never do. Some books. Nothing super valuable here. We're gonna go... Actually... Oh! Why? Why? Did I right-click them and attack them? Is that what's happening? Okay, well... Cassandra, you need to run. I'm not sure if they just saw me, or if I accidentally right-clicked on somebody, and that caused me to attack, and then the instant you attack, you are revealed. Not sure exactly how that works, but they saw me. I meant to try to loot that person, and I think what I did is I just misclicked and attacked them. Well, that's okay. We should be able to run out of here, sneak, and then run back in, and they will probably be back to sleep if history tells us anything. As soon as we break line of sight and are sneaking again. Now, it's becoming morning, so I don't have tons of time. We are going to try to come back in and do this again. Materials trader has arrived at Donut. We don't care about that at all. Right, so the beehive is awake now. Can I still... I'm going to slow it down. Can I still sneak in? If the alarm is not sounded. Okay. Oh, this is the guy. Huh. So we need him to go back to sleep so I can try and loot him. I'm going to wait for a second here for him to walk back upstairs. Go to bed. Use my spidey senses to see through the floor. Really, he likes that bed. I really thought he would use this one, but I guess that one's occupied. And this is the closest one to it, so... His captain's just sleeping in his bed. In the Emperor's bed. Questionable. I wonder if they just saw me. Okay, we're going to be very careful this time. Not to click on anybody. Other than to loot them. Okay. Ooh. They do have a Mito blade. I knew they would. Only a 50% stealing chance, though. They have some masterwork blackened chain shirt. Cool goggles. Not important, but cool. I would like to steal his shirt, too. It is fancy, and it is a masterwork shirt. I don't know if I can make nobles robes. Can I? Maybe I can. Actually don't know how that works out, but this is the most important thing for us to steal. So we're going to go for this first, and hopefully... Oh, we got it. All right, do we test our luck and steal his clothes right off of him? Or do we see what some of the other people have first? All right, so this is a samurai captain. I want to see what the samurai elite are wearing. I really thought maybe they would have slightly better blades. Specialist grade, I'm not too excited about that. Let's try and take this guy's shirt, just to say we did it. No, he caught us. All right, well, we're still paused. We are going to succeed in wrestling him out of his shirt, and then we're running for our lives. Wait. Huh? Oh, there we go. There we go. For a second, he was just very confused. He was like, huh? What? Why are you... It's not what I signed up for. We're out of here, man. It's also becoming daytime, so it's time to go. Oh, where's the nearest gate? Get me out of here. Good, these guys are distracted fighting skimmers. Let's speed up and sprint out. Whoa! We got out. Safe and sound. I think this is the third or fourth Mito blade that Cassandra has stolen. She stole this one. She stole an Edge Type 3. And now she has a katana. That is a Mito katana. This is Dalence's old katana, so this is a historic object. Perhaps what we'll do is we'll have Cassandra... She has a house now. Maybe she can store Dalence's old blade in the house, and then she can use... then she can be carrying around just 3 top-tier blades and using them. I don't know. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you want to hold on to Dalence's blade, or if you want to use the Tengu Emperor blade from now on. Not that you actually use it in combat. You always use this one or this one, but it would be kind of cool to have it. Either that or you can keep Dalence's blade on you and then put this in your house as just a trophy item. Either would be cool. Let's see if we can store this a little bit better for running. There we go. Actually, should probably just trade this stuff off onto somebody else. Go like that. She can hold on to the interesting stuff. All right, the throne has been looted. That was our primary objective for looting. We might come back through on the way home and loot some of the other places. We'll see what we have for time. Whoa. Cassandra, why are you running alone? Everyone run together, please. Almost back to the rest of our crew. And it didn't take that long. 45 minutes-ish to do that whole sidetrack mission. And then we can continue from where we left off last session. They're gonna be entertained back at the village when they ask what we've accomplished, and Cassandra's like, well, we have more sake, and I have this shiny blade and this shirt. Who wants this shirt? She's gonna have to open like a high tier clothing shop specifically for like nobles shirts. It's like a novelty shop. Like, this is the shirt that this emperor wears to bed. Do you want it? Gosh. Selling strange things for sure. All right. Reunited with the rest of the crew, and of course it's raining acid. Do we have... Oh, these guys... They weren't emptying the fire pit automatically. They put stuff in, but they don't empty it automatically, which is a little bit strange, if I do say so myself. Make sure everyone's set up properly. We're gonna offload a little bit, I think. But you know what we might actually do? Let's just build a bunch of fires and cook all this food. Campfire, because campfires don't cost us anything. They just poof into existence. There. Now we can get all this meat cooked rapidly, hopefully. Yes. Doesn't seem to stack in his backpack, unfortunately, but that's okay. We'll clean these up when we're done. I don't want to leave 100 campfires in this building. I do want to make sure we have enough food for our trip, though. Okay, those are all done. And we need to bring this squad together. So we'll just go like this. Try and put them back in order the way they used to be. I think Cassandra came before Amiltraz. I might be wrong about that. No, that seems right. There we go. Now they're in order. The hivers don't care about acid, and everyone else has like 90% protection or better. Cassandra's the one with the lowest, and yeah, she has 90% acid protection. Let's go ahead and dismantle these campfires. Trying to reduce our map clutter as much as possible. So when we build things in random locations, I do try and pick them up, because we are using all of our cluttering back in the main base. That's the plan, at least. All right. Let's get everyone moving at the same pace. The snail pace. And we're going to go back out onto these islands. I think we're going to go a slightly different route, because we already know... Actually... Oh dear, I just walked into a crab. Amiltraz, can you take care of this? Thank you. Autosave's always trolling me when I'm doing something important. I think I'm going to swim out there. We're going to swim from this point, perhaps. I don't want to get attacked by crabs as I go, so we're going to stand here for a minute and see if this is a crab path. Doesn't look like it. I see one over there, but he's walking that way, so I think we're clear to swim. I'm going to let them swim at their own pace, though, so that they don't get bunched up and all attacked at the same time, if they do get attacked. And then we'll let them regroup at every island when they get there. If I remember correctly, we turned around basically right there last time. All right, Cassandra, time to fight a crab, see how you do. She took 0 damage, so did pretty well at that. She does have a bonus against animals using her polearm. 50% increased damage against animals. That's really good. We need to get out to these big islands. We're going to go all the way along them, and then we'll get to the factory. And now that I have seen that there's stuff way out here, like the ruins in the factory out here, I kind of doubt there's stuff here now. But we're going to check it anyway. Just to say we did it. Do a thorough search. And also scouting for vacation homes. I always wanted to build the base on an island, so these might be cool places to build at some point in the future. Just put an outpost out there. It's not really tropical. We don't have trees or anything, but it's kind of a nice island if you don't mind acid rain occasionally. All right, Cassandra. Actually, who do we want to fight this? We don't want Zach to fight it. I guess Cassandra's the best out of these three. Zach's melee, like he's a martial artist, so I don't think having him punch a crab is probably a great idea. Cassandra's doing good though. Yeah, Cassandra, apparently she can take out crabs without taking any damage. That's a little bit surprising. I don't think we're going to be in short supply of crabs, so I'm not going to bother looting them. We also have tons of meat, so we're not going to be running out of food anytime soon. Okay, we are... Oh, we're here. I thought we were going to end up over there more, but... I guess we go across to here, and then out to those islands. What is this over here? Some weird looking island thing. Yeah, let's go out here. Right where we stopped last time. And then we'll move on from there. We're entering the Howler Maze? Or are we exiting the Howler Maze? I guess we're entering it. Probably doesn't count the water areas. Because I'm pretty sure this island over here is the Howler Maze. Ash, why are you so slow at swimming? You got a problem, man. Swimming... Yeah, he's fairly leveled up when it comes to swimming, but I think it's because he's encumbered 58%. Because he's not used to carrying all the weight of his new gear. Maybe we did swim across here last time. I don't quite remember. Even though for me it was yesterday. Oh, Cassandra's complaining about the rain. It's just a little bit tingly. You're mostly protected. Trust me, it'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. This is a nice big island. You can make a huge base here. The acid rain is a little bit disturbing, but if you're doing a playthrough where you just had hivers, it might not be a bad place. But I don't know where you would recruit hivers from. Like, where's the closest hive village to here? Is it this one? Distant hive, maybe? I suppose you can always recruit them from towns, so maybe that would work. I feel like you could take one of these islands and turn it into a fortress, where even if you angered people, they would have a really hard time attacking you, because you could set it up with walls and turrets very close to the water where they would come from, and just shoot them while they're swimming, which is extremely effective. I know this from the wrong side of that exchange. We had a character get killed while swimming before, and there was nothing we could do about it. So, lots of water, lots of fertility, lots of stone. There's even some iron. Where's this iron? Is this the iron over here? Yeah, here we go. We have an iron resource. So, this island is not bad for a starting location. Or for any base location. Doesn't have to be where you start. It could be something you do way later. There's another iron resource. We'll see if we can find a copper resource out here. If we can find that, then it has everything. Look at this. Ooh, look at this little island with an iron resource on it. I kind of like this. It's a tiny little island. Big old iron resource on it. Cassandra, can you prospect this? The stone's pretty bad. Stone's pretty bad on that one. Not enough land, I guess. Be digging out your own island to get anything done. All right, off to the next one. Kent always gets a head start in the water and then is really slow. Everyone else laps him if it's a long swim. Interesting. I guess we'll go across... It's hard to keep track of exactly where I am. Right, so we're looking this way. So we're looking at that. These are big gaps of water. A little bit surprising. I thought this would be more land out here. Another pretty good island. There's a copper resource down here. Let's go check this out. Ooh, here we go. This is the spot. This is where you build. All right, so you got copper resource right here. You have an iron resource right there. And I bet, because this is a pretty big land mass, I bet that the stone is all right. Oh, look at this. These are nice numbers. It's green. It's also 50% arid. 100% green and 50% arid, which means you should be able to farm cactuses and green fruit. That's kind of crazy. Great water, great fertility, decent stone, good enough. An iron resource and a copper resource. So if you're wondering where that is, it's these islands up here. There's this big bay, and it's on the eastern edge of it. A little tip up here towards the northeast corner of this bay. That is a nice spot. Someday, do a start out here. And nobody would bother you. Just the crabs and the rain. Be an interesting place to do a high village start, for sure. All right, guys, let's do some swimming. And why did you run back there just to swim further? You weirdo. Oh, these guys are just going to swim the whole way. Not going to bother going to the island. There is nothing out here as far as loot, though. And if you want to go anywhere else in the world, it's going to be a huge pain with all the swimming that you have to do. Maybe it would be okay if you were robots. I guess a robot start wouldn't be bad out here. Assuming robots aren't affected by the rain. I'm not sure about that. There's another copper resource on this island. This also might be a decent spot. Ooh, 2 copper resources. Okay. Okay. This one's a little bit higher. I guess not. I thought it was a little higher elevation off the water, but not really. Yeah, this island's okay, except it has no iron, and iron's kind of important. Oh, there's an iron resource way over here. I guess you could run over here to do your iron mining. Be more of a spread out settlement. Wouldn't be the worst thing. Cassandra took a detour. She had to step foot on every island. Ash is doing the same thing. Like, apparently he needed a little break. Then he could swim the rest of the way. Here we go. An iron resource and a crab. I suppose you have food as well with all the crabs running around. You have crab meat. Cassandra, can you take care of this? Oh, don't follow it. I want you to attack it. Yeah, nice. Early game, though, the crabs would murder you, I'm pretty sure. That looks like a giant crab egg, kind of. Wait, is Ash notorious too now? No, not quite. Ooh, Pent's almost notorious. Ooh, we're so far from on the mainland still. We gotta get across all of this. Guess everyone's gonna get a lot of swimming practice. Oh, the reason Pent is so slow in the water is because he's got robotic limbs. They reduce your ability to swim, because they're just heavy metal. Just trying to figure that out. It looks like this is the faster way to land, but I want to follow this, so we're going to go away from land and see if it lets us. It almost looks like the edge of the map is right here, so it might not let us go out that way. Oh my gosh, there's a crab chasing us. This is what I'm worried about. The crab's can attack you while you're swimming and you can't fight back. This might be the edge. We might not be able to go this direction. Oh wait, we definitely can't. I don't think we can go this direction either. Oh, maybe. What is that? Little tiny rock out there. I guess it is loading in. It's just taking a while. Oh, we were fighting a crab and I didn't even notice. Take cover. At least the water isn't acid. That would be a lot more of a problem. I would think that actually you could probably sit in the water and as the acid rain's falling, because you're in the water, it would be diluted and wouldn't really affect you. Apparently that's not how it works though. I thought there was an island this way, but it kind of looks like it's just endless water now. What happens if we try and swim across endless water? People don't get tired out and drown, do they? If crabs attack us, it's kind of a bad thing, though. There's supposed to be land here, I'm pretty sure. Look at this. The map shows land where we are, but I don't see any land. Not for a long ways. We're swimming, man. We're swimming all the way to here. I don't know if it's going to be a good idea, but it's what we're doing. No islands. These are fictitious islands on the map. I trusted you, map, and you lied to me. There are definitely no islands out here. I wonder if they're supposed to be here. They just never got added, because looking that way, those islands are there. I think I'm seeing these ones way over here. Yeah, so those ones right there are these ones. So those are on the map, but these are not on the map. So these are on the map as well. Oh, I decided to cross in the one place where the islands didn't actually exist. It's a bit unfortunate. We're swimming across an entire ocean right now. Definitely the longest swim I've ever sent anyone on. That's crazy. Nobody would do that. I'm sure there's somebody crazy enough to do that in real life. Noble's Wrath. Did it just say they've arrived or they're heading towards the donut? We'll have to zoom over there when they get there. Forbidden Isle. Okay. Somewhere new. Definitely never been here. Oh, I think they arrived. Let's jump back real quick. What's going on here? Yeah, so this is the... Oh, he's self-preservation. Interesting. This is the Noble's Wrath that's here, and also some traders. But we are engaged with Noble's Wrath. I forgot that now, because we have people constantly stationed on our turrets, as soon as they arrive, we start shooting at them. So there isn't like this lull where they just stand outside. They just immediately start getting shot, so... You can see that the turrets actually do a decent job, too. When they're firing. Yeah, look at that. Zap, 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 zap. Very nice. This is their war leader, so... I do want to chuck his gear when we down him. Yeah, the archery things are a way to get more attacks in per second. Because normally, melee, you can only attack with one person at a time. Really? Just a Mark II? Huh. I thought you'd have something better. Yeah, look at him just getting porcupined. I love it. Yeah, the archers don't hold back. They just go to town. Another Mark II. There's some specialist grade gear here, but I'm not really worried about stealing specialist. Masterwork? Sure. We already checked this person, right? So is their war leader? Yeah. There should be a couple more somewhere. There's like a paladin over here. I don't know what he's doing. Another paladin. Did the others get inside? I don't think so. Uh-oh. What's going on up here? Oh, they made it up onto the wall. I see. They were fighting one of our archers, which is not good. We don't want that. This guy looks like he has a pretty good weapon, though. Might be edge type 1 or 2, maybe 2. It's just a Mark II. Huh. They've run out of good people to send to fight us because we took down Igor. Alright. Let's make sure nobody's stuck and starving. They should all be taking care of each other. Somebody is down. Where are you? He's downed, but he's going to be okay, I think. He didn't lose a limb or anything. This is one of our archers. Oh, that's right. We have a guy set to rescue. Perfect. Don't you love the queen, no hives? Alright. Yeah. Let's talk to this guy. Sark. Let's see what he has. He probably has the lanterns? No, he doesn't have any lanterns. Useless hiver. Get away from my town. I think Hotlongs might be stuck. Nope, he's fine. Let's fix our pathing again. Okay. Didn't look like anything needed to be fixed. Now we can go back to our crew. They're just still swimming here. The others haven't caught up yet. They're still way out in the ocean. And we can speed things back up. Man. Poor Ash and Pent. They did not sign up for swimming, for sure. They should get a lot better at it, though. 82. What is going on here, guys? The raid people are probably waking back up and continuing to attack, yeah. Okay, there's a way to fix this. You just take their weapons and armor and throw them on the ground. Then it won't be an issue when they get back up. A little bit further, guys. My skin, it's burning. I'm sorry, Cassandra. I'm putting you through hell. Like, it's exfoliating, okay? It's only 10% acid that you're not protected from. You're not even taking damage. Don't worry about it. You're going to be just fine. If it becomes an issue, you can trade hats with Amiltraz, and then you'll be okay. Here, you can go, like, chill in the water and cool off. Ouch, that stings! No, you're fine. How are you getting hit by acid? Look at you. You're completely submerged. Even your hat. Your hat brim reaches the water, so there's 0 acid hitting you. And it's all just diluting in the water around you. Alright. Well, let's go find these ruins so that we can go inside for a bit. How about that? You can loot things, that'll make you happy, and then you can be inside, make you even happier. Let's go to the top of this hill so we can look around. Should probably keep an eye on the crew, though. I don't know what's on this island. It did say it was like the Forbidden Island or something, so... might be dangerous here. Oh gosh, I thought that was one of those heat beams from the sky. It's just a reflection of the sun from under the planet? I don't know. I don't know exactly what that is. Okay, we can head to the factory. I don't see anything else. Hopefully it has an AI core. Oh, there it is. It's huge. How did we not see that sooner? I can see the ruins out there too. Oh, this is definitely going to have engineering research or an AI core, and maybe both. We don't need anything but AI cores, though, at this point. At least it stopped raining. Oh my gosh, why is it taking so long to load? There must be a bunch of stuff in there on the ground, a bunch of books or something. Oh, hello. Okay, this is worrisome. That looks like an organized crew of iron spiders. And while their stats are not super high, they're not very low either. And they have a lot of defense. That's quite a few of them. I think we could take them. Probably actually Amiltraz could take all of them 1v10, but Zach is not going to have a good time fighting iron spiders because he's a martial artist. Carbon Chili deals reduced damage to robots because he uses katanas. Pent actually is good. Pent should be fine for fighting robots, except that he doesn't wear anything on his dang legs, so he might lose a leg. Ash should be fine. Cassandra is probably okay, except that I think they'll deal less damage. No, they should deal full damage to robots. So we're probably okay. I think it's just Carbon Chili and Zach that are just not prepared to be fighting robots. I was kind of expecting this. I was kind of expecting to run into robots out here. If there's a bunch of ancient tech, there's usually robots to guard it. I'm going to sneak in. Hopefully those robots walk right by and don't see us. We're actually going to truly sneak. Okay. Pause for a bit and look around. Are there any robots in here? I don't see anything, actually. Wait. We're at the factory. But I don't see anything to loot in here. Yeah, there's just... Oh, wait, can we go upstairs? Is there an up? Oh. I've never seen this before. Ooh, there's nasty security spiders, too. Security spiders are scarier. They deal a lot more damage. They have less hit points, but they deal a lot more damage. And there's quite a few of them. Wait a second. There's an army up here. Is this where the spiders are being manufactured? There's a lot of them. Oh no. And what is this? Oh, these are just the regular iron spiders. Okay. I'm not terribly worried about those. There are storage boxes up here that we should loot. So we are going to have to go upstairs. Oh, there's a ancient safe. There we go. That's what we need. That is what we need. But we're going to have to fight these things. I wonder if I should give my guys the bows so that the ones that suck at fighting them can just use these to try and outrange them. I'm tempted to give Cassandra a bow too. I don't know how she's going to do against spiders. Her armor's not incredibly tanky. I think she should try to use a bow. And then if they get up close, she can switch. I think that would be the smart thing to do. So let's rearrange the squad again. Yeah, so archers, non-archers. Interesting. We are going to have to go upstairs. Oof, okay. I wonder how many are going to get aggroed when we go up there. Like all at once. We got to make sure these guys walk by and don't corner us. Can we go up the stairs? I don't suppose you can stealth KO spiders, right? No. That's not an option. Okay, we're going to stay really close to the staircase here. We'll move these guys kind of out front. And then we'll try to snipe some of these. How is our... Ooh, wow. Our crossbow stats are pretty abysmal. We'll have Cassandra try and take a pot shot at this one. And then we'll have everyone else chill. Oh my gosh. Cassandra, you're an idiot. Why? Oh no, it's because she didn't have... She wasn't checked to use ranged. I'm an idiot. It's not your fault, Cassandra. That was my fault. I'm sorry. Yeah, so Cassandra, ouch. That was one hit. Amiltraz, tag in. Cassandra, back off. Why am I still at stupid speeds? All right, back up, back up, back up. Cassandra, ranged. Chili, ranged. Zach, ranged. Okay, some of the other ones are getting aggroed. So Zach, Amiltraz, attack this target. Carbon Chili, back up. Cassandra, back up. Pent, attack that target. Oof. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about. Amiltraz, it dealt 89 damage. 79 of its 89 damage was blocked by Amiltraz's gear, just because it tried to hit him in the chest. The problem is Amiltraz doesn't have very good armor on his legs. Ash actually has better armor on the legs. Now we need to zoom out and make sure we're not getting swarmed. Oof. Tent is not looking good. Hopefully we can down these pretty fast. Ash is going to stop sneaking. Cassandra? No. No. Ranged. Ranged, guys. Pent is down. That's the problem. Okay, Ash. Attack this target. Pent. It's just his leg. He doesn't need legs, right? I need to focus fire with my archers. I think that's going to be the trick. Attack target. Amiltraz, come over here. Ash, come over there. Cassandra, stop trying to melee them, please. Okay, you know what, Cassandra? If you... Oh, wait, that's because I switched your weapons. Okay, that was, again, my fault. Attack that target. You two focus fire on the weakest one. We need to reduce their numbers as a priority. So attack this one. Cassandra, you're going in melee. There's 3 of them. I think we can take them. Oof. Ash is luckily super tanky. And Moltres is tanky as well. Cassandra's the not tanky one, but hopefully she can dodge okay. Pent. First aid yourself. Top priority. You guys need to back off. You're getting in melee range. Oof. Cassandra just got 1 shot in the head. That was not good. Yeah, these guys are so much scarier. We really need to take one down so that this one stops chasing. Ash can tank for a little bit. Cassandra's going to be okay, I think. Oof. Carbon chili? Nah, you guys need to back off. Okay, so they're backing off. You attack that target. Pent. You need to first aid yourself, so... Zoom out, make sure no one else is coming. Okay, we're good. Albatross is getting backed into a corner, which is not good, but this one's about to go down, I think. Cassandra isn't dying, so we're okay there. Yeah, being backed into a corner is bad. Oh, did you just fall through the building? Tries. Okay, that's one way to escape. Just clip through the building. You're gonna have to run back up here now, though, because this is an issue. Yeah, this is actually an issue. You guys are just going to kite for a second. Oh, God. Wait. Uh-oh. There's a spider foreman. Oh, that's not good. I didn't realize that there was an actual robot commanding this group. Oh, man. Why did I think this was go so much better than it is? Pent needs to loot that spider, so it's dead. Zach and Carbon Chili, I guess they need to attack this. Amaltraz needs to come back upstairs. I wish I could run on like half speed, because this is super sketchy. Amaltraz, attack that. Come on, Pent. Get over here. Okay, so I need to loot this so it won't get back up. We're just gonna tear its CPU out and its muscles out. Okay. Pent, you need to first aid yourself now. Ash is getting the crud beat out of him. He's probably gonna go down soon because he's got the foreman attacking him. Amaltraz. Ooh, yeah, he's down. Okay, Zach and Carbon Chili. Back to attacking this. Amaltraz, attack this. If we can get this down, we then have 1 spider and the foreman to deal with. Where's Ash? Ash fell through the floor. This is actually really annoying. But he can heal himself down there, I guess. Okay, we have a bit of a scary issue now with the foreman having taken 0 damage, but I think we need to take out the minions first. Amaltraz is still in okay condition, but that's not going to last super long. Zach and Carbon, oh gosh. Zach and Carbon Chili, focus fire. Cassandra, when she wakes back up, she's going to have to be ranged. So I'm going to set that back up. She took a hit to the head. If she takes another hit to the head while she's at like 0, she could actually die. Ooh, no. Pent. I hate to give you this mission, but you need to distract the foreman. Oh gosh, there's another spider coming in. Oh dear. No, 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 no. Maybe we need to run. We might have to try and run from this and then come back in and do it slightly more strategically. I don't know if we'll be able to run from this. We can definitely outrun the spiders, right? But I don't think we're going to be able to outrun the foreman. Maybe we lure the foreman away and then... So we'll try and pick him up. Carbon Chili will run over and pick Cassandra up. And Amiltrez, I think, can just run. Alright, so you run downstairs. Ash is only unconscious for 1 more second. So that's fine. As soon as Carbon Chili picks Cassandra up. Okay, now you run downstairs. And now we can have Amiltrez also run. They're the last. Oh, Amiltraz's leg is janked, but I think she might still be faster than the crawly spiders. Oh gosh, no, they're not. Okay. Cassandra's still unconscious. We can't do anything about that. Zach is still very fast. Who is Zach carrying? Zach's carrying Pent. Pent's leg is messed up, so he's not going to be able to run. Ash, how are you? Ash's legs are okay. So maybe Ash can come pick up Amiltrez? And the others can continue running? Oh no, Ash's leg is messed up. Okay, I think we need Carbon Chili to put down whoever they're carrying. And then... Oh, he pulled out his bow. Maybe Carbon Chili can come pick up Amiltrez. And we can kind of make this work somehow. Wait, what in the world is happening? Who is attacking Carbon Chili right now? Hello? How did he just take damage? Oh, did he get shot in the back by Cassandra or something? I'm not even sure what just happened to him, but he just got shot in the leg. Oh no, Chili. So now that we're outside, we can kind of kite better. I guess. I think Chili needs to go. Ash needs to go over here. Zach needs to put down... Oh, here we go. This is what's happening. Also, there's something moving over here. Another security spider. The skeleton who's blending in with this bush. Okay, so we're going to have Cassandra. Oh, wait, no, Cassandra's out. Cold. Okay, we need to put down... Pent needs to put down whoever they're carrying. I can't tell who's faster. Amiltrez or this other person. We're going to have everyone run at their top speeds so they're not trying to run slowly. Okay, everyone run this way. Okay, so Pent is slow. He can't run. Cassandra is down. She can't do anything. Ash is nearly down. Zach is honestly in the best condition out of anyone. Oh, we might end up just fully getting downed. And then we might have to try and rescue. This is really sketchy. Because people could definitely get one shot by these people. It looks like, luckily, this guy's not carrying a bladed weapon. Otherwise, these stats would be really scary. He shouldn't outright kill anyone. Though Chili might lose his other leg. Chili might be turning into Cyber Beep. Amiltrez, man. I don't think Amiltrez can run. I don't think we can pick him up and save him. I think I need to pick up somebody. So Cassandra's already downed and not dead. So they're safe for the moment. They also have okay legs. And Zach has okay legs. So if I just pick up these two and we run with them. Oh no. Okay, let's pick up this guy. Pick up. Pick up. Now we run. Okay, it looks like we can spread out now, and some people won't get chased. So we'll spread and we'll see who's getting chased. These two look like they're not going to get away. So I'm going to put Pent down, because Pent... Yeah, they're both normal. They're both in bad condition. We're going to try and just, again, run different directions with everyone. So somebody should get away and be able to come back and save the others. Crippled arm. Okay, I mean, there's not much I can do about that. Emiltraz is kind of getting away. What we're doing is we're spreading out the enemies so that we only have to fight one with each group. And once one group defeats their enemy, they can rejoin another group and they can gang up. So we're dividing and conquering. That's the thought, at least. Zach and you. Pent is unconscious. Cassandra's probably still unconscious, right? Yeah, so let's put down Cassandra. Zach, I think, can kite around to Amiltraz. It looks like these three are safe now. Let's pause real quick. Yeah, I don't... There's a spider here, but he stopped moving. So you three can kind of regroup over here. Ash and Carbon Chili, I think, have gotten away as well. I don't see anyone chasing them. It's just Pent that's in here still and unconscious, but the big baddie is going back upstairs. Spider Foreman. Ooh. I think we survived it. No, no, no. No, 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 no. You guys just hang out here. Zach, I don't know where you're going, but chill for a second. We're going to regroup with everyone but Pent over here. Just turn their jobs off for a second so they stop chasing. Are they aggroing to fight something? What are they doing? Turn their jobs back on. Oh, it burns. Take cover. It's okay. You're fine, Cassandra. Okay, now there is a robot that's still out here, right? So this is one less robot we'll have to fight when we go back upstairs. I think this one might have just been wandering around downstairs. I'm not sure. But we should take that one out before we try and go back upstairs so we don't get cornered again by it if we have to run. And I think if we have Amiltraz fight it and our ranged characters shoot at it, make sure they have ammo and everything they need, we should be okay. So we're going to take our ranged characters and actually have Ash. Gosh. I think they're trying to run over and heal our friend. I'm like 90% certain that's why everyone's running around like idiots right now. Amiltraz? I really don't know what Amiltraz is trying to do. But we're going to attack... Dude, autosave right as I attack a spider. Stop. Don't do this to me. We're going to attack that spider. Amiltraz, just chill. We're going to kite this spider or just shoot it from out of range and take it out. It looks like it's not going to chase us. Kent's not dying, right? He's fine. Okay. I don't want to, like, ignore him while he's dying. That would be bad. Oh, he's actually back up. Nice. Kent, heal yourself. Pent over here is having a rough day. Hanging out in a bush. His stomach's almost gone. His right arm's almost missing. His leg's almost missing. Even his robotic legs in a bit of disrepair. Luckily, this thing's ignoring us and letting us just kill it for free. I'm glad I brought these bows. That was a wise choice. It's letting us do a little bit of target practice. All right, cool. Cassandra, want to do the honors of tearing the CPU out? Excellent. I think I only have to pull one and then it's dead. Yeah. Cool. Now we are in rough shape, but we're all still alive. And that's the important thing. We can recover as long as we're alive. I'm going to hang out over here, out of the rain. I really should have brought sleeping bags. That's another thing that I always forget when I go out on an adventure. Sleeping bags would let us heal a lot faster because I'm definitely not going to fight while people are in this condition. Also, town? What's going on? You guys okay? I think they're fine. Oh, Pent scared me. He started walking off my screen and I just immediately paused the game thinking he was an enemy. Where did that other security spider come from? It just kind of wandered in. Alright, so I think we set up our firing squad like here. Maybe? Oh, we should be down here, I think. So we can run. Where's our nearest exit? I guess it's over there. Alright, so firing. I want to be able to shoot at something while it's on the staircase. So I was thinking I could do it from over here. Maybe we put the firing squad over here. Like all the way down on the ground. Pent is not actually part of the firing squad, but he's going to have to chill with them. Ash and Amiltraz. Everyone has injured legs. It's kind of a problem. We're going to move everyone down here, and we're going to use somebody who can still move quickly. So I guess Zach. And we're going to try and bait down one of those spiders at a time. And we're going to try and just shoot it as it comes down. Or kite it out far enough to where it just stops. Yeah, okay. That one's down permanently. Looks like we got one over here. There's a lot of spiders still in here. Here's the guy. Spider Foreman. I bet he has a Mito staff. Like, I don't know how you forge just a metal rod better than anyone else, but apparently they do. So we're going to slowly... Okay, never mind, not slowly. I just aggroed the entire freaking room. We're going to try to kite them, though. We're just going to tell these guys to passive hold. I only really want to fight one at a time, but if we can slowly lure them out, that'll be the way to do this. Oh gosh, there's an army outside right now. Let's not... Okay, now we want our ranged people to not be on passive and hold. You guys can stand here and shoot, actually. Ooh, no, 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 no. Stay here. Okay, so that one stopped for whatever reason. I'm very slow, so I have to make sure that... Okay, let's attack this target again. Does look like they're going to let us just shoot it without it fighting back. Excellent. They're strong, but they're stupid. That's for sure. We got our little firing squad. Cassandra's on fire because she's in the rain. Why don't you move over a little bit? Can you fire at it from over there, or is the wall in the way? Oh, it's dead. Let's go get rid of this guy. All right, dead, not just rebooting. And I think if I stand up here, I should be able to shoot at them. Because we got another one that's stuck. He kind of glitched out. which is good news. I'm glad I brought so many arrows. Are we not hitting him? Okay, there we go. See, he's super confused because he can't really path to us the way he wants to, which is perfect for us. Except we also can't shoot him the way we want to. Okay. Let's let him crawl down so we can not waste arrows. We do have a limited supply out here. We have a lot, but it is still limited. Oh my gosh. Don't shoot Cassandra in the back of the head, you jerk. Stand side to side, please. Uh-oh. Rogue spider from off screen. Oh god, a rogue army of spiders. Let's... Whew. I'm glad I happened to be looking that direction. Eltraz, you might have to hold on to... Actually, Ash... I'll have Ash pick up Pent. Pent is way too slow right now. I'll never be able to run away from anything. Where'd that spider go that we were trying to kill? Did he walk back upstairs? Oh no, he's down here now. Okay, well... Now we can shoot him, probably. And he might not be able to follow us because this metal? Maybe he can't walk past that. Not sure exactly what's going on, but... I like that he's stalled out. There we go. One more spider down. Okay. Excellent. Everyone else regroup. And we're going to have Zach run back upstairs. We got 2 more spiders down. See if we can aggro a few more. Maybe just 1 this time. There's still so many up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I don't think I missed any under here. So there's 9 more spiders to take care of. Ugh, this might take a while. Okay, I've managed to aggro a single spider. Which I approve of. Where are you guys going? Seriously. To just chill out. See if they can shoot at it from down here. And don't stand right behind each other, because obviously you're just going to shoot each other in the back of the head. Never taught them how not to shoot the person standing in front of you in archery school. It's like we've only got 1 hit. There we go. Now we're hitting. It's doing its little mating dance over here. Okay. It's behind the wall. We can't actually shoot it now. About from here? Maybe? No? Maybe from over here? I swear these autosaves happen every 2 minutes. It's a little bit annoying. He's just ignoring us. What are you doing, man? Come back. I think I can take him out before he gets down here. Yeah, there we go. Archery is overpowered. All right, 1 more spider down. We're going to bring a few more people back upstairs. We might be able to just kite them upstairs a little bit. We'll see. Zach, where are you? What planet are you on, dude? Look at you. There's a security spider over there. I didn't actually know that spider existed. Good to know. Also, Apparently Zach aggroed people from down there. It's a little bit surprising. We might be able to just take these guys out as they come. If they only come one at a time. Yeah, see, now this is a problem. Maybe we can get this guy's leg real quick. No, okay, time to run. Ooh, no, 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 no. Downstairs, downstairs, people down. Jeez. All right, stand right here and shoot him as he comes down the steps. One more volley. Okay, and then back off. And then we'll shoot a volley at him when he turns the corner here. Oh, he's confused. Excellent. He's acting like a Minecraft villager right now. He's like trying to walk down a staircase that has like a trap door next to it. Doesn't realize the trap door is solid. This railing's solid and he just can't actually get through. Oh, this is perfect. Almost done. His friend's also confused. They're doing their little spider dance. Wish I could see them better, but it's not really working. I guess this is the secret spot for killing spiders. Get them caught on the zigzag. How are we doing on arrows? Looks like we still have tons of arrows. Whoa! That startled me. Look at him go flying. Jeez. Perfect. All right, loot that. And Amiltrez, you can loot this one. Just want to triple check. Okay, Amiltrez, why is he not dead? There we go. That should do it, right? Yeah. Oh, I guess it was this one that I pulled the stuff out of. Okay. Amiltrez, chill. You guys are going back upstairs. 2 more spiders down, so there should be 7 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. We'll see if we can aggro these big guys. It's probably going to aggro the spider foreman, unfortunately. Because they're all pretty close to each other. Yeah, here they all come. We're just going to run from the get-go. And get all the way down before we turn to shoot. Maybe we can take out the spider foreman this time. Oh, wait. Attack him. Okay, you guys just chill. Okay, he turns around right away. Take some shots at him again. We've done, like, no damage to him, but... maybe? Okay, he's coming again. He really does like to just turn around as soon as he gets out here. I don't think he can walk through there. I think his pathing's just bugged out a little bit. Fine by me. God, I can't even see him. Blends in so well. Alright. We do actually have to hit him occasionally, though. It's a problem if we don't hit him. Yeah, he's very confused. Excellent. We're also inchworming towards him, which I'm not fond of, but... if we could stop doing that, we'd be just fine. Maybe stand over here a little bit. Just spread out, guys, so you stop shooting each other. Alright, attack target. We're getting them. Chili, no. Calm down, buddy. Oh, he just gave up. Okay. Ah! Cassandra, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You can stand under the awning, okay? I wish you could just... Wait, can I just tell them to hold? Will they still attack if I just tell them to hold and fire from a position? Oh, maybe they will. Alright, hold. Hold. Attack target. And Cassandra... Oh, this is actually working. I don't know. How come I've never put these mechanics together? Like, hold actually works, and you can still have them attack things. And he's just going to run back and forth, like a derpy robot. But I don't think I'm hitting him at all, because he's behind cover most of the time when I'm shooting at him. There we go. We got him with one shot there. Maybe we go up here a little bit with Chili. And Cassandra... I don't know. I feel like she's just out of range. She's never going to hit from over there. Let's bring her back in here. I know, she's in the acid rain again. I'm sorry. She's fine, though. She's just complaining. I don't want to waste all our arrows, but this is a safe way to deal with this guy. I think if I get to the other side over here, though, I think he will run all the way out to us. Not sure. Okay, maybe not. Let's move everyone over here. And then attack. Come on. Maybe... He's moving so fast, we're just not hitting him. Also, our archery skills are not particularly great. They're getting better. I mean, we were at like 10, 4, and 10. Now we're at 17, 14, and 18. Did he just leave? He just left. He gave up. All right. Move a little closer and attack him from here. He really doesn't care. He's like, you know what? If you're not going to come fight me like a machine, then I'm just going to walk away and not care that you're shooting me in the back. I bet he turns around and sprints at us now. Yep. Also, I shot my own guy again. Oh yeah, he just does not know how to path around this stuff. Which I'm not sure why, but it's working in our favor. He's half dead, which means he's still as healthy as any of us. Run! Okay, shoot him. He stopped. Get him, get him. Cassandra, don't stand in front of the... Oh, literally gets shot as I'm saying, don't stand in front of the others. I think he's stuck now, though. Like, truly stuck. I'm tempted to speed it up a little bit, but at the same time, I'm a little bit worried that he'll just get unstuck suddenly and run over and smack one of us. Ooh. He's just gonna walk off. Cool guys don't look at archers. Why is Cassandra always standing in front of somebody? I don't get it. Uh-oh. Wait, why were they both aiming some weird direction? It's an interesting archery school. Shooting robots as they're walking around. He's almost downed. And I don't think we... Oh, we actually can shoot through the floor, apparently. Oh, there we go. Nice. All right. Chili, you can do the honors this time. I feel like I should take this guy prisoner. Hey, the Mito staff. It is ours. Beautiful. So we are gonna pick him up. I should have someone strong pick him up. Because he might try and, like, break free. Amiltraz isn't carrying anyone, so... If Amiltraz can get there fast enough to pick him up before he reboots, we're gonna have Amiltraz do it. I don't know why these two still say they're getting attacked, but... they think they're getting attacked. Alright, Amiltraz has the guy prisoner. We're going to bring him back and we'll put him next to Screamer the False. Cassandra. Repair? Do I really care about repairing him? I don't know. Let's repair him. We're actually going to leave his chest injury in case he does break free. That way we can down him quickly. Because I don't think he's going to die on us. Okay, cool. Let's redistribute the ammunition. Yeah, Cassandra's getting low. We're gonna have to fight some of these guys, I think, by hand. Unfortunately. We used up a lot of ammo dealing with the foreman. Let's make sure these guys are chilling. I guess we go for this guy next. And hopefully... oh no, let's take this one out. I don't think we'll aggro anything else if we attack him. I think we can do it from, like, way over here. Just make sure to spread out a little bit. Yeah, I don't see any other motion. Problem with these guys is they have a lot of hit points, so... yeah, we didn't happen to hit him in the leg at all, so we weren't able to slow him down. We're going to fire at him when he gets to the top of the stairs. If he gets to the top of the stairs, he's very confused. Okay, can I fire at him from here? Through the floor? Feel like that might be a maybe? Oh, he figured it out. Figured out how to use a ramp. I know it's complicated, but his little spider brain did figure it out eventually. I think he's going to get stuck here, though, like the previous guys did. Ah, the safest way to fight spiders. Fool them with a ramp. Their problem is they don't understand how to walk up and down vertical slopes without having access to webs. And they don't. They just don't have access to webs, so... if they had webs, they'd probably be able to go up and down. Alright. One less spider. Getting there. We probably actually could just loot the place now with stealth. I'm pretty sure Cassandra could run around and loot everything without anyone noticing. She's going to trade off some of her loot from the previous location. Rearrange that. Let's see how good her stealth is. Maybe we don't have to fight everything here. It is possible that we can get away with this. I gotta keep an eye down here so that these guys don't get caught by a wandering squad. That would be scary. So I don't want to run it too fast. Oops. I just told them to walk. Cassandra? Hey, this is what we've been looking for. It only took us 2 hours, like on the money, but we found an AI core. Beautiful. I hope there's a bunch of those in here. Can't believe the first box we opened had one, though. That was very good luck. What's going on in here? Why is this crew running around? I don't particularly like when that's happening. Why do these guys say they're under attack too? Something's targeting them, but I don't know what. I don't see anything targeting them. Okay, nothing in that box. I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna try. Wait, what are these? Skeleton shredders. Ooh. I wonder if we could just put the skellies in them. Take care of them that way. Let's loot the plate beating station. Yeah, nothing in that. I'm surprised they aren't seeing me right here. Ooh, another AI core. And 2 engineering research, which we don't need, but good to have. What are these? Weird crates. I definitely have to look in those. I don't know what could possibly be in them, but I need to check. These spiders are alive. They're just not seeing me for some reason. Yes, stealth is pretty strong. Cassandra, honestly, what are your stats like? Yeah, I can't risk going right here because she gets hit in the head. If that thing wakes up, she could still get one shot by it. So she's gonna take it easy and go over here. Okay, nothing in that. Nothing important in that. This is the big money box right here. The ancient safe. I wish I could make one of these in my village. Just to have one. So we actually have enough to get 2 more of the skeleton body part researches done. Because we have 1 already. So now we have 4 AI cores. That is a pretty good deal. I don't think I want any of this other stuff, though. There are a few more boxes I want to get to. I think it's just these weird crates, actually. There's nothing in this middle row that I can access. Maybe the robotics benches? You think the robotics benches have anything in them? We'll check. Very carefully. Oh, God. Okay, no. We're not going to check that. Oh, they saw me. We're out of here. Oh, get to the stairs. Get to the stairs. Whew. Angry, angry robots. Let's get all the way back outside here. I think we've stolen most of the valuable stuff. I want to check those weird crates, but I think everything else we've gotten, more or less. I actually really like this hold function on my rangers, because they are just going to sit here and shoot now, which is very nice. We're going to have Ash talk to Cassandra so that she can offload some of the random junk she has. By junk, I mean highly valuable AI cores. Yeah, they're all going to get stuck here. That's perfect. We can just wail away at them with our archers. Wonderful. And they're big enough that we can shoot them over this little awning thing here. You can see that some of our arrows are hitting But not all of them. Looks like Carbon Chili's having a, like he's shooting the wall most of the time. We're gonna scoot him over. They're so inaccurate. What is going on? We'll get him eventually. I think this one's in a good spot now for us to hit it. Come on, finish him off. One more shot to the chest. Okay, guys, come over here. Oh, no, they got through. Oh my gosh. Nope. That was not the plan. Luckily, everyone can move fast enough now that we can actually kite these guys properly. And they always stop. When they get a little bit too far from where their base is, they always stop, which is nice. Oh my gosh, these trees. I cannot see through them. Oh, just shooting each other in the back of the head. Get him, get him, get him. Okay, we should probably kite a little bit further. Let's go all the way over here. And then spread out. Uh-oh. What are y'all shooting at? Okay, there we go. Nice. Cassandra's shooting this way. Yo, what? Is she just shooting at this thing? Oh. I didn't realize there were spiders behind us, but Cassandra, yeah, you can shoot that way. Uh-oh. There's a bunch more spiders crawling in from over here. I want to move these guys down a little bit. I'm going to set them to sneak. Hopefully that helps. How's this going? Yeah, one spider downed, another one getting attacked. We'll have Cassandra run up there and make sure this one doesn't get back up. Okay, that one's toast. Toast like a toaster. Like my PC, actually. These things just stall out. I wonder if they just rust up. They overheat when they walk around too much. I'm gonna speed up the game a little bit. Looks like those guys went right by us. We got some more over here that are gonna ignore us, I think. Gotta keep an eye on them. They might come right over this ridge and see me. I'm going to leave those spiders outside. We're actually going to just sneak back in now. I want to get... Oh. Who's targeting Cassandra right now? I don't know. We're gonna go back upstairs with her, though. Whoa, where's she going? Oh, gosh. This is the thing. Oh, come on. Let me look under here. Okay. Are we going to take this guy out or what? Looks like we're going to succeed. I like how he doesn't see these guys over here. I want to look away. But at the same time, I'm worried he might get unstuck if I look away. Just bleeding oil everywhere. We're going to just click through our townsfolk real quick, make sure nobody's stuck and starving to death. We've been at this for a while. Look at this, Ruka. starving to death. What are you doing? What are you stuck in? How are you... What's your issue here, young lady? How did you get in here? Ray is also in the prison. Don't know how that happened. Yeah, weird. Okay. Well, problem solved. One of the issues with our town now, they like hanging out over here a lot, which is kind of cool because it's by the residential district. And now they also take this little squiggly route across the prison area fairly often, which is cool. But because of that, sometimes they glitch through the walls up here. If too many of them are running across it at the same time, they'll push each other and they'll end up in the prison. And then they cannot eat because there's not food in here. I should fill this food storage box with stuff just in case of that. In fact, I'm going to go do that right now. There should be food somewhere. All right. So we're just going to throw a bit of food in there. I'm going to drop some stuff. And now we should be able to click that into here. So now they can at least feed themselves if they get stuck in here, and they won't die if I'm not paying attention. I should look back in time to see them. Is there anyone else that's starving in town? I'm glad I checked that. I think that's everyone taken care of. All right. Back to work. Wow, this is taking forever for us to clear this building. I don't know how long we've been here doing this, but it seems like hours. I don't know if that's just me or if it actually has been hours, but it certainly feels like it's been hours. Did that spider get away from us, or did we kill it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened with that spider. We're gonna go stand back over here. Oh, there he is. Let's finish the spider off so it doesn't wander. Ooh, hello. Those guys came out of nowhere. Okay, let's just stand in this little nook back here. Maybe that's the safest thing to do. Cassandra, there's a couple more boxes you need to look in, and now there's nobody puppy guarding it, so I want to look in these weird crates. Okay, a motor. Ooh, ancient science books. Those are good. Press. Some tools, a hacksaw. Spring steel. Nothing super important. Maybe we do grab some tools and a hacksaw. I don't think we're going to need them, but just in case we do. And now I think the robotics bench hasn't been looked in. Okay, nothing in there. The benches usually have nothing in them, but I always check on the off chance that there is something. And I think we've looted this entire place now. Yeah. We got all of these. Let's loot that. Loot this again. I know I'm double checking some of these things, but better to be certain that we didn't miss an AI core, because we'll probably never come back here again. Oh, all right. Everyone sneak. And you three no longer need to be on passive hold. Oh, what is this? Wait, what is... Oh, they're goats. I just saw little specks moving and I thought maybe they were those tiny spiders. Freaked me out. Amiltraz, Ash. Everyone should have splint injuries as a job, right? They do. Okay, good. Wait, this one doesn't. Here we go. Splint injuries. Carbon Chili, you were slacking. And Ash doesn't have a robotics? Huh. I need to fix that. Also, all of these jobs are irrelevant now. Pretty sure they were all just fireplace cooking jobs. Oh yeah. Look at all these. Oops. I just got rid of a bunch of their other jobs too. That's fine. We can fix their jobs when they get back to town. I do like this hold function on my rangers. I'm going to leave that on. I'm going to turn taunt off. I feel like that might be an issue. Pent's legs are still super screwy, so we're not going to put them down yet. Why is everyone so slow? Zach? Okay, let's put Pent down. Let's have Zach carry Pent. Acid rain, not good. Ash is super slow. Is there a reason for this, Ash? Your legs are fine. Your encumbrance is high, but... Amiltraz and Ash are super slow right now. I get that they're a little bit encumbered, but... It can't be that bad, right? This mission has turned into a bit of a sidetrack and also a leveling thing, because Cassandra, Zach, and Carbon Chili never used to be able to use crossbows, and now they're becoming respectable crossbow users. Everyone run at the same pace. I'm really tempted to pick up Ash and Amiltraz. They're so slow right now. Guys, why are you so slow? That is insane. Alright, we need to go... Not that way. We need to go this way. Yeah, we're heading to that building way out there. And we have to avoid spiders as we go. I'm going to turn up the speed a little bit. I think we should be fine. Cassandra, I'm sorry we're making you walk through the rain again with only 90% protection. She's not going to remember this mission fondly, unfortunately. She'll enjoy the first part of it. She'll be like, it was great while we were looting the nobles, and then we went into acid hell and fought giant spiders. It was terrible. I suppose I don't have to sneak. We can move a lot faster probably if we weren't sneaking. Yeah, let's do this. Feel kind of bad for Pent here. He's in like 8 different pieces. You know what? He put down his lucky arm, and now he's had bad luck ever since. I think he's going to go back to carrying his own dismembered arm after this. Seems like a strange thing to do, but we're probably going to do it. Up we go. I think there's something good here. Oh, wait. Do we still have... Okay, good. I need to remember not to put down this guy. I want to keep the spider foreman. He's like the best prisoner to have because you don't ever have to feed him. The robots are definitely my favorite prisoners. They make pretty good training dummies too, probably. They're pretty strong, right? Take a beating. There's definitely spiders in here, but we're going to try to let Cassandra sneak in. We're going to reduce the speed. We'll just have these guys sneak out here, though. We're going to have to keep track of them. Cassandra doesn't really want to loot anything right now. She just wants to get inside, out of the rain. What is this called? Lab number 2, Ancient Ruins. Definitely an ancient lab. Maybe we can find 2 more AI cores. That'd be amazing. we would almost be, that would almost be everything we ever needed. How do I get inside here, guys? Ooh. Oh man, this looks familiar. I've seen many, many of these, but it has been a while, so maybe, yeah, there's nothing in these boxes. 2 spiders downstairs. I think we were able to loot these for the most part without aggroing the spiders. I could be wrong about that. Alright, I don't see any spiders on this floor. There's definitely some loot boxes over here. Just electrical components, though. And steel bars, which we don't need. I don't think any of these workbenches ever have anything in them. We're going to check a couple. Just endless research benches. This is all the robots are doing. Just researching AI cores. There's one more box over here. Electrical components. I don't think any of these other ones I can open. So let's go up another floor. There are surprisingly few robots here. There were 2 on the first floor. Usually these things are filled. There's none on the 3rd floor. Which is perfect, because then I can loot the whole thing without worrying about them, but it is surprising. All of these white boxes are all individually lootable, so you have to go through all of them. Our town is in the middle of a battle right now. I don't know who they're fighting, but they're fighting someone. Should we go look? Let's go look. Cannibals, of course. The only way that everyone's in combat at the same time is if cannibals show up, pretty much. Yeah. There's just so many of them. It looks like we got a scrawny raid and a canhead raid at the same time. That's why there's so many. They're everywhere. They're also running off with probably... Oh, Hex. I guess that was a guy from the United Cities who attacked us a little while ago. That's okay, they can run off with him. I think our village is going to be fine. We're going to have to check to see if people are stuck again after this, though. A lot of times people group up and then get stuck during those raids. Pick that lock. Okay, some ancient science books, which are nice. Small box has nothing. That small box has nothing. Got one more of these. Again, the ancient safe is the real moneymaker here. We'll do that one last. Loot everything else first. A lot of decent stuff, but nothing we're really looking for here. Some more science books. Let's run over to this side. Check these 3 boxes. Alright. Almost done. We're going to pick up one of those medical kits because I feel like we've used about that much. Okay. Pick this lock. Almost there. Oh man, no AI cores. Maybe that's why this isn't guarded very well. I'm gonna grab both of these because they're really heavy. And we're gonna weigh down our slow people even more. Probably sounds like a bad idea, but we do need to train their strength up. Specifically Ash here needs his strength to go way, way, way up because he's using heavy weapons. So carrying around those heavy blocks is a great way to do that. Sandra? Cassandra? Cassandra's stuck. Great. Who else do we have that can sneak? Because Cassandra... Cassandra got herself stuck. I hate when this happens. Alright, well... I think Zach... Stealth of 97? I guess you're up? You gotta go pick up Cassandra. None of this reduces stealth, so... Oh, you're carrying Pent. I'll put Pent down for a moment. And chill. That is annoying. Okay. Well, we gotta run all the way in with Zach, and then all the way back out now. Micromanage him a little bit so he doesn't get caught. And I think we can probably just pick her up through the wall. There we go. Scoop. Nice. I'm really surprised that there wasn't something more valuable in here. Alright, well, it is what it is. We did get ancient science books, but I don't know. I guess ancient science books, that makes sense. The labs are really your main source of those. And then the special buildings are where you get engineering, research, and AI cores. It makes sense that the factory had a ton of AI cores, actually, because they're producing the robots there. Whereas this is just a research center. So it's a book place. All the nerds were here. All right. Mission accomplished, I guess. We got to the ancient labs. We got to the spider factory. We can take a quick tour around the edge of this island and maybe come in through here on our way back. And then we can hit up a couple places and try and loot them. What is going on here? What is this? Why do I see green dots on my map? Like, why? Our guys are blue. Those must be allies. Right. Okay, I thought that was maybe our crew for some reason. Way over there. Wouldn't have made any sense, but thought maybe. Alright, let's drop more stuff onto him. We're out of ammo. I'm actually out of ammunition for this, so we can take that off now. Give Cassandra her main weapons back. Still have a little bit more ammo for Zach to use. A little bit more for this guy. Alright, cool. I don't think... Yeah, I don't see anything out here. So we probably don't have to walk that way. We can just start walking back now. Feels like daggers on my skin. I'm so sorry, Cassandra. I know you're going to be fine, though. Like, it's actually, you're being a drama queen right now. You are perfectly fine. How are the goats surviving out here? That's what I want to know. With so many spiders around. Maybe the spiders, mechanical spiders, just know what a goat is, and they don't care. It's gotta be what it is. Ash. Can I encumber Ash anymore? Let's try and just fully encumber this person. Ash, Ash, Ash. Just load them down. 68%. That didn't change much. So we're at 46 strength, starting our journey back home. We'll see what he actually get to by the time we get back. It should be pretty high. I bet we hit 50. Should be good for Ash. They've gotten a lot of stats on this mission. Honestly, I think strength is probably the one that went up the most. Melee attack and melee defense are almost like the 50s now. And they were, what, 25-ish? 30? I can't remember. I think heavy weapons was at 35, and then these were... I can't remember where they were when we started the mission. A lot lower than they are now. That is for certain. Oh. Never mind the giant spider that's just pretending to be part of our crew. How do I get rid of this? There we go. All right, nobody got shot in the leg or smacked in the leg. I don't know where I picked that spider up from, but he found us. Oh, what the? They're standing still and I don't see them. That's what's happening. Okay, Almatraz, it's your job again. Wait, that was fast. What the heck? Just immediately killed it. Alright, cool. I need to pay way better attention. Because we can't outrun them right now. There's one. Okay, we gotta avoid that one. And the crab to our right. Forbidden Island. Hey, what's up? Shulian? Is that how you say her name? Why not use mod? I like playing the vanilla game. I have never explored every single corner of the map in a vanilla game, so I don't know what's in some areas, and I want to explore the entire thing, play through every region of the map in vanilla before I start adding mods. Then I'll probably start adding mods. But I like it as is. It's been years and years since I did a playthrough of Kenshi, and I did start this playthrough of Kenshi like a year ago. And I took a long break and I just restarted it up last month. And I've been enjoying it. I want to finish the like 100% exploration without mods, and then I'll consider adding mods. The other reason I haven't added mods is because they tend to make the game less stable. And I want this playthrough to last a long time. So I don't want to end up like perma crashing my world and not being able to recover it. We're already on day 464, so we've been going for quite a while, and it's been perfectly stable. I haven't had to reset squad positions or anything yet. So, yeah. There's a couple reasons, but eventually I will add mods. We've almost unlocked every research in the game too currently, so once that's done as well, that'll be another thing pushing me to add mods. I also might start making mods of my own again. I used to make mods for Kenshi, but that was like 5 years ago. I haven't done any in a long time, so I don't know how that'll be jumping back into it. I might make some weapon mods for the game, so that are viewer characters. So all of the people in the main crew and the Wayward crew right now have been like claimed and named by viewers. So they're all our main characters. We still have a ton of people in town that are unclaimed, but I might start making like custom weapons for people. Like doing the modeling and everything for the weapons and putting them in the game. If people want like some really unique thing. So we'll see. It's one of those things that it would be cool. I don't know if I'm going to have time to actually do it. But Yeah. It's been a thought. A recurring thought I've been having. Looking for a mod that lets players build near existing towns, just outside the game, or yeah, just outside the gate, not inside town. I don't know if there's a mod for that, but that sounds like something you could change with a mod. I don't really know if one of those exists though. Honestly, I've never used any mods that I haven't made for Kenshi in my years and years of playing. And I've never made that mod, so I don't know if it exists, but it sounds like something that could exist. Yeah, probably the best mod I ever made was a roaming, what was it called? Yeah, it was so long ago. I don't even remember what I called the mod. It was something I never published publicly. And it was for, like, I actually edited the map and everything and added towns, but it was back when it was the old map. It wasn't even this map of the world. So that mod is completely defunct at this point. But basically what it was is there were blacksmith factions in the world that specialized in very specific and unique types of weapons, and they were at war with each other. So they were kind of like competing over who made the coolest weapons, like the best weapons. And they always ran around with their own type of weapon. So it was always a unique weapon that you couldn't get from anyone else. It was just carried by that one faction. And there were 4 or 5 of these factions. They all had their own towns, which I built. And they were all very secretive about their towns. Like, I added in like the chatter and text for all of them, so you could talk to their like squad leaders. And yeah, so you could go around and you could collect like their special blades, and it was pretty cool. But yeah, it doesn't work anymore. I still have all of the assets for it, but we have a different world, so I would have to reintegrate that mod into this world. I don't know. Like, that would be a lot of work. I remember spending hundreds of hours on that mod, and I just don't know if I have the interest or time to invest in that kind of thing nowadays. So yeah, I might revive some of the weapons and maybe even some of the factions, because it's easy enough to add factions to the game and just tell them where they can spawn and randomly wander. But rebuilding whole towns and things like that is very tedious. At least it used to be. I don't imagine that the world editor has changed that much since then, but it was really rough placing in all the objects individually for a town. And then if they ever update the game, like, it kind of breaks the mod. Yeah, that mod is probably still around. It sounds like the kind of thing that would be kept up to date or remade by somebody else, even if the world has changed and the old mod doesn't work. Oh, okay, well. Friendly neighborhood beak thing just showed up. I thought we avoided them, but apparently their long necks allowed them to see us. Okay, so everyone just chill for a second. Cassandra's going to 1v1 this, because I'm pretty sure she's going to have no issue with that. Carvin Chili, can you halt? Oh yeah, Cassandra's walloping this guy. You guys are supposed to be watching. Chill. All right. Easy peasy. Beak things are not a problem for our crew anymore. I totally forgot that this was beak thing territory. We were here before. It's just been a while. Who are these green people? We really need to go figure out who these green people are. They're allies of us, but I don't know who they are. Ooh, we discovered something new. Wait, Oh, yeah, we haven't been to any of these places yet, have we? Wait, have we been to these guys? Those must be crab villages. This is still a region we haven't explored yet. Oh, yeah, because we explored down here. And we explored the crab villages in Iron HQ and the Reaver camp. There's this small chunk of the map, like this that you can see on the map right now. I think this is the only part of the map I haven't explored. Okay, that and the bottom corner of the Ashlands. We're so close to having explored the entire world. But that's going to be not a task for today. I think we might have to move back into the Ash Post next time and then start doing our exploring from there again, so I don't have to walk across the entire world to get home every time. But I still want to loot a bunch of... noble houses, so we're going to go back today. Been thinking about Kenshi too, but still need another year before release, sadly. Yeah. I heard Kenshi 2 was a thing. I think that's what got me back into this like a year ago, is that I heard that Kenshi 2 was being worked on. I'm like, oh, I need to play Kenshi. It's been so long. But yeah, it's not done yet. I'm really excited for it though. I'm sure it's gonna once again be in my list of top 10 games. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe this series will go on long enough that Kenshi 2 will come out, and then I'll be able to start a new series in that and then wrap this one up. It depends how long before Kenshi 2 comes out. This series might wrap up before then, but because it's just an open-ended game, there's kind of infinite things for me to go out and do. Once I'm done exploring the world, I'll probably start doing weird missions, like collecting bounties. I've never really collected bounties before, but we could totally hunt down bounties. The Bugmaster would be a super hard bounty to collect, and I think that would be a fun one. Because you got to go into like the crater, and it's filled with spiders, and he's stupid strong. I think he has straight up hundreds for all of his stats, so there's definitely projects to be done that could last quite a while. But by the end of January, we'll probably be done exploring the world, I would imagine. I do like a 3-hour episode every week, and I stream on Twitch, and then I put them over on YouTube in case anyone's following along and they missed the stream, they can watch over on YouTube. But yeah, I do like one of those a week, and I think, yeah, by the end of January, at the rate we're going, we might have explored the entire world. Yeah, there's really... The thing with Kenshi is it's a very slow game, so a lot of times you're just running around like this and not doing a whole lot, so it's not really the most entertaining thing to stream. It's a very relaxing game, though. Like, if you're just hanging out and you're doing something else, it's a fun thing to put on in the background and maybe just listen to, and then if something exciting is happening, then you watch. So that's why I put mine over on YouTube, because I know there's a few people in the community that like to either work or hang out and do chores while they just listen in. Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad. I don't have info on the mod, unfortunately. I can't help you on that, but you should be able to find it. I imagine it exists somewhere. Is there anything to do in iSocket? I feel like we already looted this place. Yeah, this is a rundown camp. We don't need to do anything here. Bunch of people fighting doggos out here. I gotta make sure I don't end up somewhere bad. I think the heat beam area is down here, so I don't have to worry about that. We're gonna make it all the way back with no incident. I'm gonna be thoroughly surprised. 48. He was what, 46 strength? So he's not actually getting strength as fast as I thought he would. We're gonna hit up this way station. I think they're friends with me. Or at least neutral. And they might have something useful for us. Make sure everyone's weapons are set up properly before we get into a fight. We're still carrying this robot. Our new pet. I really should have Ash carrying the robot. Ash is the secret slaver in our group. I don't think I can put the robot down, though, without it running off or attacking us. Can I... Yeah, Ash won't just take it off of Amiltraz's shoulder, unfortunately, so... I'm gonna have to keep moving as is. Interesting place. I think I can actually come in here. Cool. Have a good one, man. Is this... Wait, is this mine? Wait a second. I own this tower. I totally forgot. Wait, oh my gosh. This was a year ago. I can't believe this. I forgot that on our original trip down to set up the ash post, we actually set up a camp at this way station. We bought this tower and dropped off a bunch of random stuff. I totally forgot this existed. That was so long ago. All right, well, perfect. We're here now. We can pick up some stuff. Actually should have had these sleeping bags with me. I'll remember that these are here. And if we're ever traveling through this area again, we will pick up those sleeping bags and use them. We're going to pick up all of the bounties that we had stored here. And is there anything in this other box that I want? Holy Nation outfits in United Cities. We have better stuff back home. We're going to pick up this rug, though. Because we can use this rug in somebody's house. Let's scoop that back up. Is there anything to sell? Wow. I haven't been able to talk to a trader in so long. They all just hate me so much. This is one of the few places I can actually talk to people without them getting really angry. That is crazy. And that's just a bunkhouse, so we don't care about that. And that was a throwback to the distant past. I'm going to swing by Tengu's vault and see if we can see the guy we freed years ago running around still. I give us about a 50% chance that we see him sprinting in circles. He never did join our crew. I thought he would. The eye. Yeah. That storm has nothing inside it except angry dogs. That always throws me off. I feel like there definitely should have been something inside there. Like a hidden vault or something. But there isn't. Whoa, Cassandra. I know you're faster than everyone, but calm down. We need the music to kick in now. This would be a perfect place to listen to some tunes. Do we swing by and troll the vault while we're here? It's tempting. We've already done it once, but we're here anyway. We might as well take a peek inside. Perhaps Cassandra can take a look for us. There we go. Now suddenly we have audio again. Why did we not have sandstorm sounds a minute ago? I'm glad that we know where Tengu lives now, because we need to have Tengu battle the Holy Lord Phoenix. So we're going to have to kidnap both of them at some point and put them in our arena and let them just fight it out. I guarantee you the Phoenix wins. He seems like he's actually a military leader, whereas Tengu is just a fancy noble. I'm trying to avoid. Wait. Random runner. Who is he? He is? Oh my gosh. There were like 3 guys that ran by and I forgot to check them. And then the one guy I check is Yabuta of the Sands. This is the guy we freed years ago. He's still running in circles. Yo. He never left. He's just patrolling around the vault. I swear he just runs a pattern back and forth. That's crazy. Actually crazy. Alright, we're going to chill on this hilltop. Sandra's going to go into stealth mode. And sneak in. If she can. Let's slow things down. There are a lot of guards here, so I don't know if this is going to work. Look at these. Wait. There's gate guards that are naked still. Probably from last time we were here. Yeah, she's invisible, basically. I guess that's what stealth gives you. Invisibility cloak. Okay. First floor is just the barracks, I assume. We're gonna go up to the second floor. I see there's boots on a table. Not sure what that's about, but... Oh wait, that's on the third floor. Jeez. I know we looted all this already, right? Wait, this one's still locked. Once you unlock them, they stay unlocked for the rest of your playthrough, so... I've never unlocked this before. Oh dear, alcohol. Oh man. That's unlocked. Let's check it though. Nothing. Lots of random junk on the tables and on the floor, but nothing we really care about. What we care about are the prisoners. Who we got here? Slave. Outlaw farmer. I want a named prisoner, please. There's a grinding machine. Jeez. Wait, what if I take the grinding machine and I just give it to a prisoner? You think they'll try and get out? Here you go, dude. We'll just pass that inside. It'll be fine. Who else we got? Some random prisoners. X. I think we should have set them free. We'll set any of the named people free if we can. Dust Bandit. We don't care about Dust Bandits. Esper. I think we let this person out before. They just got caught again. Immediately. Holy Servants. They ought to stay here. There's a Paladin. He deserves to be here. Swordsman. Psycho. We're definitely letting the Psycho out. Blood Raider. Outlaw Farmer. Okay, we'll start by letting this guy out. I'll unlock his shackles. We'll let the crazy guy out first and see what happens. I owe you... Wait. Whoa. He's so rude. Alright, well. We're gonna let him out anyway, because he's crazy. Oh, he's gonna let himself out, actually. Let's let this guy out while he's letting himself out over there. Whoa! I think they saw me. Oh no, they saw him. Okay. Can I go back to sneaking? No, not... Whoa, what'd I do? Oh, I right-clicked and I put myself in a cage. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. How do I always manage to fumble one of my clicks? Oh my god. What in the world, man? Okay, we gotta make sure they can't steal any of our valuables, so we're gonna take them all off. We're in the cage, just chill, guys. Okay. Oh. Picks me up, puts me back in the cage. Okay, whatever. Pick lock? That was so dumb. I was just clicking around to kite, and I put myself in a cage. Okay, well, we're fine. We managed to take our stuff off for the 1 second where he picked us up, so we can put it back on now, and now we should be able to just break out and run. That was like the weirdest thing. I basically just hid in this cage for a second, thinking it was a good hiding spot, and then, like, obviously it wasn't. Okay. And I'm going to try and sneak. I don't know if that's going to work. I'm guessing it's not working, actually. So we're going to stop sneaking and sprint, because we should be faster than anyone. They shouldn't even be able to attack us as we run by. Out we go, out we go. Zoom. Can't catch me. Cassandra, whoa, whoa, whoa. She went on a detour there for a second. Now, can she get by the gate guards? That's the real question. Run, Cassandra. Easy. Dude, they saw nothing. We're out of here. See you guys. I just let the crazy guy out in the hiver and then ran away. I don't know what that is. Are you still chasing me? Wait. The hiver escaped. Yo. He's actually following us. Unfortunately, he can't join the crew because our crew is full. We have 30 people. But I guess he's going to follow us for a while. Maybe he can join the crew. What if I can get more than 30 people by freeing slaves? That would be cool. Oh, wait, I don't... Where am I? No, we're fine. We can be here. We're going to avoid this crew, though, because I'm worried about our passenger, the guy who's following us, getting caught. I'm not worried for our sake, but our little minion might not be able to keep up. I need to do a playthrough where all I do is free slaves. I'll just level up my stealth, free slaves, and then they just join my crew. Seems like the easiest way to recruit people. Oh no. Hooligans. I don't have time for you guys. Don't have time for this. Oh yeah, and you guys, you're not ranged anymore, so get back to work. There we go. Alright, where's our minion? Did he... Okay, let's heal him up. Ash, you have a friend. You can carry him and everything. We're gonna carry him all the way back to our town, and maybe he'll hang out around our town. Might even join us once there's room. If we ever have somebody die, they'll just instantly join the crew. Ash can carry him around as our minion. That'd actually be perfect for Ash. What's this guy's name? He's basically a Pokemon, right? Esper? We rename him Espeon, and he can be Ash's pet. Oh, we are on track. We're going the right way still. Hey, he got to 50 strength. Nice. That was actually a very productive introductory session for Ash. His first mission into the wild. Got a lot done. I don't know why we're going this direction suddenly, but we are. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Oh, dude. This guy just... Oh, he recognizes Zach. That's crazy. Look at the dialogue real quick. Photo, Zach, you planning any slave escape heists? He's like excited to see Zach. That's awesome. These are our allies. These must be, yeah, they're the anti-slavers. Not at the moment, but you can join us for this fight real quick. Cheer to Zach. He just starts helping us. Dude, Zach's a popular guy. Spade from the anti-slavers is also here. Cool. Let's look at the dialogue again real quick. So, Photo says, Zach, you planning any slave camp heists? Fighting alongside Zach. Today's my lucky day. Blood Raider, arg. Photo, lead the way. A cheer to Zach. Hooray. Dude, they're all just cheering Zach. Oh, that's awesome. Carbon Chili. I fight for me, no one else. Zach, phew. Ugh. We manage this. Alright, well, we have more minions. Follow me back to town. We are not currently planning slave camp heists. And also, now the famous anti-slaver Zach is traveling in the same crew with Ash, who is kind of a slaver. So, we'll see how long these guys like us. I'll actually see how long they follow us. I'm not sure why they're following us. Also, there's more of them. Are these guys following us too? Okay, there's another 2 of them right here. What's going on here? Jaeger from the anti-slavers. Is he getting chased? Oh no, these are all allies. These are anti-slaver allies. Wild. And they're not following us. They're just running. Okay, good to know. I thought we were super popular, but we're not super popular. Just a little popular. And apparently it's Zach that's popular. Oh no. What is this? We let these insects into our route. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. Now there's doggos. It's no good. No good. Our minions are fighting them off rather well, though. The anti-slavers are really strong. Look at these stats. 70, 80. Oh, this guy's having a rough time. Okay, let's help them. They're our allies. They're manhunters. We'll get rid of the manhunters. I hope the anti-slavers don't follow us all the way into our town because we are currently keeping a lot of prisoners and putting them to work. So do they count as slaves? I wish we could actually put our prisoners to work. That'd be cool. There's probably a mod for that, right? Oh my gosh. We need to get off this road. I'm getting tired of running into people to fight. Yep, his strength is just slowly ticking upwards. So I like to see. Gonna put us back on the road, isn't it? I clicked too far away. I think the next thing I have to do is I actually have to set up all of our little houses. I'll probably do it off stream, and then we'll just have a introduction at the beginning of the next video showing all the housing situation and where people are living. And then I can also start stashing. Oh, we can start stashing things too. Can we avoid this? Nope. Well, we could just leave our allies to fight them. But I feel like we should help them. Yeah, fine. Let's help. These guys just spawned on the road. That's why you don't follow the roads, if you can help it. I want to speed this up, but I also want to make sure that Amiltraz doesn't fall down, because then our prisoner will escape. Yeah, I think we can speed up a little bit. I don't think there's any way that any of us fall. Oh, there goes an arm. These paladins are having a rough day. They did start this, though. There goes another arm or a leg off the screen. 3 limbs were sacrificed in this fight. I'm guessing our allies did just fine. Yeah, it looks like we still have 3 followers. We'll follow the road. I really shouldn't, but it's faster. Faster aside from all the fights I get in. So I've been thinking about what series I want to start that's similar to this when I do finish this one. Kenshi 2 is obviously an option. Starting a new Kenshi run would be fun too, but there's other games I really like that fulfill for me the same kind of niche. One of them is RimWorld, and I actually think if people enjoy this Kenshi playthrough, they'll really enjoy the RimWorld as well, because it feels very similar. It's a squad-based, open-ended roleplay, same kind of game style. Obviously very different graphics. It's a top-down game. But yeah, it has a very similar feel. You can create people with personalities and they do weird things and everything's trying to kill you in the world. So I also haven't played RimWorld in a really long time, so it could be a fun thing to do. Change up the pace, try something different. And I don't know. It's another one of those games that could go on indefinitely, but I don't think it will go on as long as Kenshi has. Like, I think the playthrough for that one would be shorter. We're already, what, 50? Not quite 50. 46? Is this the 45th or the 46th episode of Kenshi? Something like that. But I think it'll probably be more like... Oh, dear, I ran into these dogs. I don't think RimWorld would have that many hours of play to get to the end of it. It kind of does have an end, like you can actually beat the game in a way where you just leave the world and it gives you like a credit screen. And some people just play through to that point and end. I like to just keep going and going and going. But yeah, it does technically have an end, so you don't have to really play past that. And perhaps I would have more of a defined end goal for that game. I'm not sure. I enjoy it for all the same reasons that I enjoy this game, though, so that might be the next longer running Let's Play of this sort that I do. But it's still in the distant future, because I'm not going to start that up while I'm still doing Kenshi, so. And Kenshi, I think, is going to be going for quite a bit longer. Who is on the road up here? Someone I can talk to. Oh no. Oh. Well, these people were chasing me, trying to fight me. But they're not. Who is this? Oh, the tech hunters. Can we talk to him? Okay, one of you. One of you at a time. Talk to this guy. I'm looking to hire some bodyguards. I need some mercenaries. Nah, okay. They're basically mercenaries. I don't need this. Never mind. Carry on. I'm really surprised these anti-slavers have followed us this far. They're just tagging along. I wonder if they'll hang out in the village too. It might actually say in our faction info. Anti-slavers, allied reinforcements, target, nightlife gaming, donut. So they're actually heading to donut. I guess they're coming to help us? Oh, they're anti-slavers are protecting Zach. I guess he's just so popular that when they see him, they just come to hang out and protect us for a while. That's kind of cool. I didn't realize he was that popular. He's a legend. Wait. Who are you guys? You're cannibal hunters. Why did it look like we were going to attack them suddenly? That was really weird. They're going to follow us all the way back home and then realize Zach is just a farmer. That's what he does when he's at home. When he's not fighting slavers, he's just tending the crops. Hopefully they're not too disillusioned. They're going to see just piles of dead cannibals in our camp. So I don't know if that's a good thing, but that's definitely going to be a thing. Set here of the tech hunters is crippled. I'm sorry, dude. Had a rough life. Okay. We do have a little bit of loot to drop off now that we got back. Probably should just group up all the wayward crew in here. Come on, everyone, chill in here. Dang it, gosh, stop. Thank you. Hold still for half a second. Jeez. We're just gonna drop some of our loot in here. I'm gonna hold on to this katana, actually, for Cassandra. So a lot of this other stuff can just go in a box for now. We'll put this over here. The books have their proper location. We're actually going to put the bows in here too. I don't feel like putting those back where they belong. We have the Mito staff. Forgot about that. Wait, we got 2 Mito blades today? That's kind of crazy. We got the katana and the staff today. Dang. Pretty good deal. I don't even know where to put those. I guess we'll just have Cassandra. Oh, stop, guys. Just sit still. I'm gonna close this freaking door. Seriously. No. I'll lock this door and close it. Jeez. Oh, hold still. Everyone's got ants. Trade with Cassandra. We need to give her all the weapons. There we go. She's going to start hoarding all of the Mito blades that she's stolen in her house. And she will distribute those. She'll distribute them to worthy owners as worthy owners present themselves. But for now, she's going to be hoarding them because I'm pretty sure she's stolen most of them. The last thing I want to do is choose our research to finish off, because we do have some stuff for that. We can actually drop that off. Okay, now you can leave. Get goofballs. Come in here for like half a second. You're almost done. Almost done with you guys. We need to put these away, and those away, and those away. Anything else? Just drop that. You don't need it. Ah, we have so many books. I don't have room. Let me empty out some books real quick. Bear with me. Those books are never going to get used in the table. We're just collecting them to see how many this world has. I'm sure it has surplus, right? So you don't have to go everywhere. But, yeah. All right. So research. The only thing we have left are these things. Requirement skeleton arms. Wait, haven't we already done? Oh no, we haven't done skeleton arms yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we'll do arms, so we can choose in general what we want. Now, there's extra strong arms. These are industrial lifter. There's durable, which is KLR. These are also really good for combat and melee, or martial artists. So the durable ones are very good. KLR series. High speed is good too. I think we'll wait. We're going to queue up the skeleton arms, and then we'll wait until somebody loses a limb. Or maybe we should look. I think a lot of people are missing left arms. It's the weirdest thing, but I think that's really what it is. I think most people who are missing something, it's like a left arm. It's gotta be. Okay, right legs. Maybe it's right legs and left arms. Yuri. Okay, left leg. What the heck? Am I just remembering this incorrectly? Okay, left arm, right leg. So it's like 3 right legs, 1 left arm. Is it just our townsfolk that are missing limbs? Huh, weird. Okay, here's another left arm. Left leg. So legs are almost the same, left and right. Zach, was he missing? Another left arm. So there are... Oh, wait. A bunch of people are... The left arm for Zach, left arm for Carbon Chili. Left arm for Pent, right leg. Yeah, it's like mostly left arms and right legs. There's a few left legs. I think everyone has what they need currently, though. So we might hold off on researching another thing for a moment. These books can get put away. All right, cool. You're all free to do what you want now. There's one more thing, Amiltraz. You need to put the prisoner in here. We have a special place for this guy. Oh, look, Digna. See, somebody got stuck in here again. At least there's food now, so she's just standing by the food. Really weird, though. Really weird. Digna, you can leave now. Oh, Flan was stuck in here, too. Wait, what? What's happening? They're glitching through somewhere. I guess we'll put this guy down here for now. And then we'll move this guy down here. Pick up our skeleton and put him by his friend, the skeleton. All right, cool. We now have 2 skeletons as our prisoners. We have the Spider Foreman and Screamer the False. We're going to collect a bunch of those because we don't have to feed them. So I'm not worried about having issues with them. I'm going to give him a skeleton repair kit so that he can fix himself in case he gets smacked accidentally. We'll have to look into why people are getting stuck in here all the time. It's a little bit annoying. Oh gosh, there's immediately a battle. I'm not sure who it is. It looks like Shrieking Bandits ran in. They probably just ran by, and then we shot at them because we can now. But I think that's going to be it. That's going to be where we end this episode. Perfect timing, actually. We got everything we wanted done, and we got out and back in 3 hours. So it wasn't rushed. It wasn't extra long, and we got everything we wanted done. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you guys next week in Kenshi.